You go to built-in microphone. This is just going to pick it up. That's how it's going to be until I can figure it out.
Top-rated defensive player on the board. So Cowboys went up, gave him a second-round pick. Correct. And pulled him out of the frame.
I mean,
so,
yeah, it's a little
tell us a little bit about. He's got a wrist injury, but tell us a little bit about Maurice.
Yeah, Maurice had wrist surgery before the draft. He had a little bit of a ligament damage in there, and they had put some screws in the wrist to help facilitate the rehab that was going on. They took those screws out, and he's got a soft cast on, and he's moving pretty good. They just don't want him to get into any contact. So he'll miss this weekend, next week's mini camp, but we'll be ready to go for the start of training camp, and that's what they're most concerned about, that he's ready to go to start a training camp. Good thing about the kid from Shreveport, Louisiana, is that he's there every day, and even though he can't participate in the OTAs, he's on the field kind of pantomiming what his guy's doing if he was out there. So they really like his enthusiasm, the fact that he feels like he needs to be on the field learning as much as he can, even if he can't take part in any of the drills that are going on.
Remember now, if you have a question, come on up. If you want to take a picture with me and Mick, come on up. So we're going to actually kind of stand to the side so you people can see. Thank you. So with our third round pick, which is really our second round pick, is Tyrone
Crawford.
Defensive lineman out of Boyd?
Yes.
So what's the early?
Well, he's also kind of banged up. He's got a hamstring thing.
Yeah.
And he hasn't been able to participate. But again, they're just trying to get him ready for the start of training camp.
Hey, let's get we got a superstar up in there, man. We got a cowboy, Prairie Cowboy up in here. Big dude, Donald Smith.
Let's go. Let's get this week started. Let's give a nice round of applause to Cowboys safety, Gerald Sensabaugh. Gerald starts his 8th season in the NFL, is that right? You're getting old, jeez. 8th season with the in the NFL, with the Cowboys, started 16 of 16 games last year, despite being banged up. He kind of pushed through it, and we really appreciate Gerald coming by and joining us here in Memphis, Tennessee at the, what is it, Nate? The Ice Bar? Not the Ice Bar, the bar, okay? And thank you to the Cowboy Stars and Memphis Fan Club for having us here. A good round of applause for being here. I see we got the Cowboy Divas out in front. And the Cowboys Hit Squad, I see. What do you think about this gathering, huh?
That's how I feel like pretty great crowd out. It's just amazing how many Cowboy fans he's all over the state. It's awesome to be a part of that organization.
All the way here in Memphis, Tennessee, and actually this is Gerald's kind of stomping grounds, at least the state. Kingsport, I think, on the other end of the state, is that right?
It's still a long drive, 8 hours away.
No way, from here to where is 8?
Yeah, it's pretty far.
That's a long state.
Yeah, it's a big state.
You gotta go through the mountains to get there?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah? All right. Well, as you guys know, we have our guest here. He's going to be able to have time to answer your questions for about a half hour or so. And Nate's got the wireless mic. So come on up and fire away. And this is your show. And I know this group is not shy. Which game was it you guys came to last year? Seattle. Man, that was wild. You should have seen these people. They were all over the place at the hotel. Why don't you give us an idea of how OTA practices have gone for the team, for yourself, and the mini camp coming up this week?
Oh, they've been going pretty good. You know, Coach Garrett's doing a good job of getting us prepared for this way to play. We have a lot of competition out there. They want us to deal with it. The guys are going to come out there and help us out with the football field this year. You know, it's just like I said, Jack first came to play last year, which was a lockout. We had a hard time getting adjusted to the new coaches and the new team and stuff. But this year, you know, there's no excuses. We have the whole OTA training camp. There you go.
Now, they had 9 OTAs, and the 10th one, they did a kind of a neat little thing. It was called Dallas Cowboys U. It was a camp for high school kids. And I just want to know who had more fun, the kids or you guys coaching?
I'd say it's about even. It's awesome, man, out there coaching those kids and being on the other side of the game. You know, you can really take on coaching and the chance to be able to coach young kids. And, you know, it was a great day for those kids. You know, it's a once in a lifetime thing we got to do. And, we had a great time. We kind of divided the teams up. We had 8 captains, pretty much 8 head coaches and some of the players. You know, they had some of the jump ball guys. We were able to beat everybody.
Some pretty good red zone guys, didn't they?
You have to see
That kid was jumping out on the roof.
he's bigger than right now.
Yeah. So, you guys know they do, I assume, right?
Yeah, they ain't ready, man. We bring y'all in the door, man. That's a good information now. That's a good thing, man, that y'all do with the high school kids and all that.
You should have seen it, Nate.
Man.
These guys were so fired up, they were ready to get out there and play themselves.
Yeah. Hey, when y'all come up, give me your name because we're going to be streaming this so you can go back into the archives and pick it up and see yourself. So give us your name so the other people can see how to do that as this man of this. Come on up. All right.
My name is Jerry Williams, the Cowboy Stars and Memphis Band Club. Each one, first of all, I want to thank Nick and Lady and Roy for coming out and showing us the love. But the question I wanted to know is that I talked to you a little bit earlier today about our secondary. We got Gerald Hill back there with the draft, free assignments and all that. And one of the things you said that you thought the department may need a little help on the other side. So my question is, the new draft pick we got on the other side. Tell me a little bit about this guy and what do we expect from him in the upcoming season.
Play going.
Tyrone Paul.
You're talking about the pass rusher?
The pass rusher?
Yeah.
Yeah, pass rusher. What you see about the young? Have you looked at him? I know Tyrone Paul.
Oh yeah, I think he's been pretty much banged up for his he hasn't been able to practice. But, you know, he looks like he passes the eye test. You never know what you're going to get to start playing those games. But you know, our front office did a good job of scouting players and finding guys that can play. And I mean, he looks like he's going to be a good player out there. Just from seeing him work out in the weight room, and you can tell he has a lot of athletic ability. But you know, he should be able to come in and play. And they'll find ways to get involved.
Hurt himself in the rookie minicamp. So all these OTAs he's been rehabbing and Gerald will tell you while they want him out there doing these OTAs, most of all, they want everybody healthy when the start of training camp. That's the priority.
I just had everything the second year in order. The Cowboy Stars are looking for a great season for you guys. And you got all of us aboard and we love you guys.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Appreciate what you do that.
Don't be shy now because when you get ready to leave, he's going to leave. So come on up and ask your
And
question.
I know you ladies aren't shy, so come up with tough questions for Gerald.
My name is Chris Rock. This squad represent what he had. All right, Gerald, this question for you. You see how many years now?
This will be 4 seasons.
4 seasons. Okay. This upcoming season, I want to know who do you think is going to be the toughest opponent next season's home?
Within the division, huh?
In the division. That's kind of hard to say. You know, this division has a lot of competition. You know, like Washington, they're always going to have their good players, and you know they haven't really been too good in the these past 2 seasons. But, you know, they always are on the brink of doing something great. So as you know, we jumped the Giants into the World Champions last year. You know, the Eagles, they have so many players and so many weapons over there. This is probably one of the most competitive divisions in football. And all I can say is everybody can be competitive. I just know that we got to do what we got to do so we can be on top of this division. That's what we're working towards. That's the goal right now.
You know, there wasn't much separation last year. I mean, the Giants finished at 9-7, the Cowboys in Philadelphia finished at 8-8, so everybody was pretty tight right there. I think the Cowboys understand that if they're going to finish on top, they got to at least split with Philadelphia, and the Giants can't lose both games like they did last year.
Okay, one more question. I asked you this question back in November.
Who's your toughest opponent you played in the NFC East?
Toughest opponent?
Like player or team?
Your hardest toughest.
Oh, okay.
As far as receivers go, I would probably want to give that to Hakeem Nicks. You know, he's a real physical guy out there. He's a big receiver. He has great hands. He's able to get open, create space. You know, Eli's doing a good job of finding the ball. And they've made lots of plays in the last 3-4 years. They've just been on top doing what they need to do. And you know, he's always a guy you have to make sure you shadow over. You know, Deshaun Jackson on himself up. You know, he brings a lot of speed to the game. And he's always a vertical threat. So you have to always watch for him. But you know, those two guys are pretty much on the top of the league.
Make sure you step on Nick's foot, okay?
Oh, man. Thank you, man. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good, y'all.
All right, who's next? Who's got another question for Gerald? Otherwise, Nate will start taking up your time.
Yeah.
I know Nate, he's got questions.
Well, right quick, like you was trying to speak on Maurice Claiborne, man. Just, like you say, as a football player, you know, you see guys coming in, young guys, rookies, free agents. You never know until what they're going to do for your team until you put on the pads. But you're looking at cornerbacks and wide receivers, you can tell by if they're good route runners, they got basic cover skills and so forth. What do you see about a receiver, defensive back, anybody that impresses you?
You know, Claiborne's impressive. He's hurt also. But I have gotten the chance to see him do like some footwork drills and show his quickness. He probably has some of the best speed I've ever seen in the 8 years that I've played in the league. You know, he's just real out of his speed. He's able to kind of break in fast. And I say he has awesome ball skills. You know, bringing in a guy like that, and we already have a bunch of corners too. We can't have too many corners in this division. They're always 3 wides, 4 wides. You know, just expecting from them, I think good things for them.
Impression of Brandon Carr so far?
Oh, he's awesome. You know, he's a great place corner. He gets up in the space. He's don't let him off the line. You know, he's going to allow a lot of those corner guys to get sacks, just coverage sacks, and he should be able to get a lot of interceptions too. Just coverage and his angle ability. He's on the side. He's doing a really good job.
And I know it's only those days and they're not in pass, but to me, when I see him out there trying to cover, he seems fearless. Like he doesn't think anybody can do it.
Yeah, he's real patient, respecting the evening. You know, he's taking the work and he's a veteran in his craft. And, he's awesome. He's a great pickup, great addition.
All right, Nate, who you got here?
Young man, give us your name, man, and shout out how you want to do it.
It's Jacob Maxwell. I'm a Cowboy fan since I was born. I love this. This is the first time I've ever encountered a Cowboys player, and it's an honor to be here. It's great. Nate Luke and Harold Jefferson's ball. I'm pretty nervous right now, but
Hey, it's just us, so just chill, right? It's like you're on your
I
phone.
got a basic, easy question for you. I just want to know, what do you expect out of Dez this year?
Dez?
I mean, he's a great player. Everybody knows him. You know, you hear people talk bad about him, good about him, his attitude and everything. But what do you expect? What do you think?
I mean, one thing about Dez is he's a competitor. Like, no matter what he's playing ping pong, he's playing cards.
Or if he's coaching high school kids and tag football.
I mean, he is a competitor. He wants to win. So just know that you're going to get the best from Dez and go out there and whatever you can to help our team win. You know, he's already he's a big time receiver. He can make big plays. You know, he defeats double coverage. He does a lot of great things out there on the football field. So, you know, just look for Dez to really emerge this season and you tell him what you guys want to do.
I read in a magazine, they said about you, they said that you was a great tackler, but you didn't get your hands on the ball enough. Now for me,
That I didn't land the ball
that
right?
you didn't get your hands on the ball enough. Now, I think that's crazy. Because I think every year you get better. You know, I mean,
I had 2 picks last year, 5 the year before that, maybe 1, but I had a cast on that first year.
That's right, a little difficult with a cast on, right?
I had 4 in Jackson before I came. I don't know where you get that information from somebody who's doing something like that.
Well, you know what we do, Jerry. We always look this up. We picking it up.
Don't believe everything you read, right?
Yeah, we always picking this up, man.
Hey, good to have you here.
Yeah, brother.
Great player.
Hey, remember now, this is y'all deal. You know, come on up, ask a question. Gerald's here for y'all. He drove 8 hours across the state. Now, come on up, young lady. Yeah, he drove 8
All right.
hours across the state, man.
That's a diva.
Yeah. You know what, but she showed me the show of walking around.
That was the best 5 steps I've ever seen.
Hey, stop it, baby.
Sorry.
Hi, my name is Pam from Michigan. I'm representing Steve.
How you doing?
My question is, do you all have faith in Tony Romo to take us to the Super Bowl?
Long one, come.
Oh man,
Came all that way to ask that.
It was all those beautiful steps. Let him answer.
man, Romo is a good quarterback. I don't know if you had a chance to follow up on the statistics, but he's always at the top of the charts of stats, and you know he does a lot for us. I mean, he's a great quarterback. I love playing with him. He's always putting up points on the board. It's just these seasons, it's been a team effort where we've been not been able to overcome games, to overcome adversity in some situations. It's just been across the board. We've just been having problems. But you know, Romo's the type of guy you get in your locker room. He's going to get you. He's going to win games for you, and we just need to go out there and just do it as a team.
Now, I like Romo, and his stats are wonderful, but it just seems like he can't finish the big game.
I mean, he finished the game. He can finish the game. He's a better quarterback than you give him credit for. Good. I really like him. He's really good.
And your name is? Yeah, tell us your name so we can show this to Tony.
Yes, he can. No doubt at all.
Alright, okay, well,
Aside from the running part of it, are you sometimes glad you're not the quarterback? Because no one says, well, my strong safety didn't get into the Super Bowl.
Man, the quarterback is always good. If you lose the game, it's on the quarterback. You win, it's on the quarterback. You know, that's a hard position to play. You know, just mentally, you have to be really tough to play that position. Just to deal with all the criticism, even the highs and the lows of the sport. And, you know, like a guy like Tony, he does a great job with it. He handles the media awesome. And out there with football, he just puts up the stats and he does a great job for us. And you can't ask for nothing better.
You know, I looked up something because he always gets criticized. It's like he gets criticized for it, not the team. But it was like, well, the Cowboys lost, 4 leads in the fourth quarter. And I said, well, no one points out that they overcame 4 leads in the fourth quarter to win games too.
Exactly. Sometimes it's just on the defense too. We might give up plays and put Tony in a bad position, put him in a situation where you're on the 1 yard line after back up. I mean, it's hard. I mean, but he just has to. I guess that's part of being a quarterback. You want to take the glory, you want to take the bad.
Right.
So, but he is a good quarterback.
All right, Nick, who do we have?
I'm pretty sure. Just join the fan club.
All right.
let's give him a big round of applause. Yeah.
Well, wait a minute, you guys got any initiation you have to do with guys? Dude, come on.
No, there ain't no age. We ain't gonna
No
have
age?
No rookie.
All right, come on.
We ain't gonna age him up, man. We ain't gonna run him off.
Since we
Hold on, man. You just joined the night. You just called me Nick.
Cowboy fans since Burger got 5 championship rings with y'all. So look, man, with the great draft that we had this year, you think we gonna get over there and hump or beat ourselves? We didn't lose a game because we got beat last year. We beat ourselves a lot of games. You think we gonna get over there and hump this year later?
Yeah, I agree with you with that statement. We did kind of beat ourselves, and it's just being focused, and that's what we're working on right here in these OTAs, and that's what we're going to work on in training camp. And I guarantee you, we're going to be a lot better team than we were last year.
Yeah.
Last year was unacceptable. Yeah. This year, we taking strides.
Cowboy Stars of Memphis.
Yeah, boy, you coming over there for about sense, man.
That's what I
The critics are hard here, man.
You know they love you, though. They love you.
Sean, I was fan for a long time.
Take a deep breath.
Turn your camera off and run your battery now. Take your time.
Will Mike, what did you say?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. He's just not here right now. This is just rehabbing. He had a surgery done. He had to have he had a shoulder, pretty much a whole shoulder repair. And the doctor that did the surgery, he's awakening to do the rehab with him. But I've talked to him on the phone, and he'll be ready to come back and play. He's working out. Just like I said, he just rehabbing his shoulder. There's not much he can do right now. I mean, he pretty much knows the system, played it all last year. He'll be ready to come back and help us out. He'll get better.
Man, I'm
You
telling
say
you.
how his shoulder was doing?
Come on up and
He's
say.
getting better.
Yeah.
He's getting better. Last time I talked to him, he's got every ready to play.
Cynthia! What's up?
How you doing?
My question to you is, who gets you hyped in the locker room? Who is the person that motivates the team, that gets you excited to just run out on the field?
Keith Brooks.
To be honest with you, no,
He takes care of himself.
I'm not a real good hype person like that. But at the same time, I think Coach Garrett is some of the best motivational speeches I've ever heard. I mean, for real, he can give a powerful speech that will just have you ready to run through a brick wall. But some guys are hype guys, some guys are real antsy guys. But you look at somebody like that, last year he used to do that all the time, and you get a guy like DeMarcus will get in there and do whatever he does sometimes. Just as far as getting the whole team ready to go out there and play, Coach Garrett's motivational speeches are awesome. And he'll have you ready to go out there and do whatever it takes to get the job accomplished.
Well, because he was a part of Jimmy, Nick. He's had some great coaches ahead of him, Jason, man. So, wrote down, living in that little black book here. He wrote down a lot of things. Miss Cynthia, since you're the president, you get asked more than one question, baby. You got any more? Okay, I'm sorry. Don't worry about it. Come on back. Come on back. It's your show.
Let me do this while you're thinking. What you said about Jason Garrett, I think his kind of mild manner is a little bit misleading when he talks to guys, how he says such meaningful things. That when you guys did the football camp for the high school kids and he kind of talked to them, he had me fired up to go back to school and graduate from high school.
I told you, it's something about that guy. When he's talking, it grabs your attention, and he just gains total focus. And that's the quality you need in a coach. Some guy can't be too quiet, you can't be too fiery. I think Jason just has that perfect attitude, just the perfect personality to be a head coach in the league. Glad to play.
All right, Nate, what do we got?
We got the vice president.
Vice president.
And this is the guy with Miss Cynthia and the rest of the group, lots of witness together for the receiving sense about that. You just want to say hello, how you doing, or what's the deal?
I just want to say hello and welcome you to Memphis. We appreciate your comments. And I just got a question about the offense. I don't know if you can hear much. Last year we found the diamond in the rough with the third receiver with Robinson. Now I want to know if we got a third receiver, if we're looking at free agencies for a third receiver, because I know we drafted the guy with the little short guy, but do we have a
Hey, what's wrong with little short guys?
Do we have a quality third receiver right now?
I mean, we got quite a few guys on that can play. We got Chris good. You got Radway, you got Andre Holmes, you got
If they ready to step in that role.
Puerto Rico.
Ocho still hasn't played last year. What did he do last year?
I would like to see Plexico.
I mean, I'm not sure, but the third receiver we already have. I mean, you got Miles Davis, Jason Witten. I mean, do you really? We have so many offensive threats. You got Felix, DeMarco.
Give this man somebody to work with. This is Steve Darocho Cinco. He can learn to play with the Patriots. Now you have the press. All he can do is break 10 yards in, he open field. What are you going to do? If we start on the 1, if we got a third and 10, what are you going to do?
I feel like we kind of took a step back when Miles got hurt last year. And then Robinson had to learn the offense. So
Let me tell you
Had a
something.
breakout year.
He had a breakout year. He did what. Let me tell you something with Jason, along with Sensabaugh and the rest of the guys. Sensabaugh has never been questioned by his football mentality or his IQ and his effort. Jason has got guys like him, retained guys like him,
When I got better guys, these guys are going to compete. Now, the Ogletree deal kind of fell through the cracks last year. Coach Robinson knows him a little bit better, knows how to push buttons. These guys, Radaway, these guys are going to pick up the game. They're going to beat. Now, we didn't have Miles last year. My man, I hate to say this, Dez has finally understood how great he is. Dez was a little, I was the same way coming out. I was young, I was immature. Dez,
No.
yeah, I was. Give them an opportunity, man. I'm telling you, these guys have an IQ and they have a hustle about them that is much, much better than each other.
See, I think what you need to remember is you got to give these young guys an opportunity, and this is when they learn. They're in the off season and in training camp, and if you take those reps out of them by just handing them to an old veteran, then they don't have a chance to develop. So you kind of got to see it through, see what they can do. You get to the end, and then you go, all right, I'm not sure. There's a free agent out here. Let me sign him and bring him in. He's a veteran. He probably knows a little bit of way around the NFL block. I mean, that's what happened with Ron Robinson last year. Now, I'm not saying there's going to be a guy just sitting there, but you got to give the young guys an opportunity to develop. Nate can tell you that. He didn't just step in the NFL and become a star. I don't know about you. Take you a year or so to pick up the safety position, or when did you really get your chance? 7 years.
Well, I got to play kind of early. You know, every year I played, I've got to start a couple games. But it takes a while just to learn the game of football, just the speed of the game. It's totally different mentally. The playbooks are so extensive. It's a lot. But to answer your question, we do have a lot of young receivers that are looking good at that role. So there are guys that can play it, and we're just going to see who they beat. And I guarantee you, Jason Garrett's going to put out there an offense that's going to be able to put up points.
Keep your eye on Andre Holmes. He's the size of Plaxico Burris, but he's 10 years younger, and he probably runs a little faster. Keep an eye on this guy. 6'5", 215. He just needs to play a little bit more football.
Some people just sorry getting back But you know, I'm telling you, these guys, with an off season behind these guys, the guys like Jared Sensabaugh, man, that knows the system, you gotta understand, and I'm not making no excuse, but you got a new defensive coordinator. These guys, they came out, they started out fresh, making things happen, but as the season went on, he couldn't put in no more. These guys have learned all they can learn, and that was it. Now, what, Coach said, one-on-one, y'all going back to defense one-on-one?
Yeah, we started from the basics.
From the basics, man, our whole offseason, young guys, veterans, these guys can be tough. And I think if the defense plays well, they go over the top. If the defense plays well, they go over the top.
Good evening. My name is Lawrence Kelly. First of all, welcome to me. It's excited to have you guys here.
Thank you.
My question, Gerald, I was very excited about our draft pick from Morris Claiborne, and I just want to know your opinion. Is that same excitement that I'm feeling? You guys feeling that in secondary as well?
You know, I'm always excited for the young guys to see these young kids get a chance to come out here and play and show the world what they can do. But you know, as far as Claiborne, like I said, he has some awesome speed. I haven't seen him really practice because he's been hurt. I think he had some hand issues, ligament, wrist, or something going on with his wrist. But you know, as far as his footwork, and they say he has great ball skills, he should be awesome. He has a physical tool, just like the other pick that we were talking about before. And I mean, you never know until you get out there. But I'm just excited to see these guys. I talk to them. I've been working with them every day. Usually in OTAs, I pull them to the side and we just go over plays. He seems to be getting the playbook down pretty good, and they'll be ready to go.
Seems to be very serious about football.
Oh yeah, I mean he's real focused. He's real into it. He asks a lot of questions. He's ready to go.
The other thing I like about him, and also Brandon Carr, he's got long arms.
Oh yeah,
That's good for a corner, right?
It is, especially when trying to hold those out on the line of scrimmage, or getting pass deflections, interceptions, just breaking up passes and stuff. You gotta have those long arms. That's the quality that they look for when they're going out to get these prospects. Now they say Claiborne was the top corner prospect in Deion Sanders, is it?
Graded out that high, yeah.
I mean, they went jumped up to number 6 for a reason.
You know, again, with that secondary, I think you have an opportunity with that secondary. So again, I was excited about that, and excited about where we're going. So, you feel that same excitement?
Yeah, I'm ready to go, man. It's a new year. I'm ready to go out here and get a championship. Work toward it. That's what we're doing right now.
Appreciate you being here. All right, who's next? There we go. Come on.
Here we go.
I've been a Cowboy fan since I was a grasshopper. So I was wondering, I don't question the ministry and the decision they make with the guys that we have. I do have a question about the insurance. Is there anyone that we could maybe look forward to not being able to be ready by game one?
Said injuries?
Like the guys that aren't practicing now that are either rehabbing or injured, most of them, I think, everybody's almost expected to be ready for the training camp.
Yeah, I think everybody's on schedule to be ready for training camp.
I think the only guy that might miss the beginning of training camp is Kenzie Bernardo,
Yes.
offensive lineman, the guard that they signed. He had hip surgery, and he said the other day that maybe a week or two into training camp he'd be ready to go, but he thought he'd be ready, at least be practicing by the time that first preseason game comes along.
Or Cowboys?
All right, appreciate it. Good
All
question.
right.
Yeah, there's a bunch of guys rehabbing, but as Gerald knows, it's not about being ready for June 12th,
Yeah.
being ready for September 5th, right?
Exactly.
Hey, Joe, first of all, it is too quiet here. We are the Cowboy style of business, and it is too quiet here. Can I hear y'all out there?
It may be too early in the day for these folks. What do you think?
Well, y'all did have a little party gathering last night.
Yeah, we get tired. We don't never get tired of shit.
We don't get tired.
I need one more time.
Yeah, because I don't need to song last
Tell Miss Ronnie, this guy, we need to do this at 9 o'clock at night.
Oh, man.
Sure. I have to be honest here. I take my losses sort of hard. I know you guys take it hard, but I'm trying to take it just hard.
Yeah.
People have been testify to that. But what I want to know this season, I know you don't like to put predictions on reference to a season and things like that, but what do you see or what do you think about the upcoming season, the upcoming schedule, and who do you think is going to be some of our toughest fighters?
To be honest with you, I haven't even seen the schedule. Only team I know who plays is the Giants, and that's the first game on a Wednesday.
Still, look, okay. We have we
He's gonna have your order.
There we go. They're one off the team. Who we play?
we hate the Steelers.
Steelers?
We gotta be sure. We're gonna be down there. On the 16th of December.
All right.
We cannot come back to Rome.
No, we can't come back.
We're still playing here. They'll let us see. Always, we got 6 Super Bowls, and for them to come down there and beat us now, saying it's unacceptable. So if you can pass that on to the guys and tell them we cannot lose against Pittsburgh.
You got any towels to break the wave? I don't know. They're going to beat some yellow towels now. Oh, Ronnie said they're making towels. Okay.
It would be okay with me if we lost every game of the season except for
No, not even good.
All right, Joe, if you learned anything about anything today, just go back and tell them, no way to show.
You hate the Steelers.
I hate them too, but win another game.
I'm back now, being we not, this is my first day with the fan club. I want undefeated season. You know what I mean? But if we lose, let's be it preseason. Real win.
You said some real high expectations. Not to lose the game.
And Gerald, let me tell you something. With that brand we had, that's gonna always do a lot. Remember my phrase when I come to the stage. Tell Miles off and Big B well all of them. We coming. Bang,
This guy's fired, he's ready to
Yeah,
play.
he's ready. They gotta see it up.
The reason why I say that, man, I've been following the Cowboys forever. And that Graham Ryan, that should put y'all up the hump. Man,
Come on up, baby.
Okay, we got time for 2 more questions before we start the autograph signing. So let's make it 2 good ones. And don't let Nate have to come out in the audience there and grab it. Just say, okay, ask a question.
No, I'm not. Come on up. Come on up.
Nate, you might have to do it.
Because when you get ready to leave, now you're going to be in to go. So come on up.
Well, young lady right there making funny got off the chair. I thought she was coming to ask us a question. Now she's smiling, kind of shy. Come on up. We need a question.
Shot.
It's only Gerald Sensabaugh. Come on. Otherwise, we're going to have to ask him questions. How about your partner? You got somebody who knows we can text you at safety?
Hey, so I'm gonna let this Ronnie.
You got those little candidates, right?
I got some candidates out there. I know Brian Poole and Barry Church.
Barry Church, right?
They're really first team reps.
How's he doing? A young guy, and I think you guys know his name. Been with the Cowboys for a couple of years. Hurt himself last year with the shoulder, but before that, he seemed to be really kind of picking things up.
Yeah, he's been real good. You know, Rob played him a lot in the dime package.
Right.
That was a linebacker position. He's able to make a lot of plays. No, he's a heck of a football player. You know, he has a great IQ in the game. He'll be a starter one day.
Another one of those young guys that just needed an opportunity.
Yeah, he's opportunity to be able to make plays. There's no drop off when he's on the field.
All right.
Hi, I'm Andy. Gerald, I just wanted to ask, you know, the really good draft and everything, picked up on the defense and everything. Do you think we've had enough now to become one of the top tier defenses in the NFL?
I think we've always had enough. We just wanted to.
I agree with you, man. You got to get a year. You got to miss the whole offseason.
Yeah, I think we've always had enough. We just have to bring the couple together. Just bring the camaraderie together, learn to play with each other, really care about each other, and that's what will take us to the next level. And everybody just being more accountable and taking just being in 100. I mean, we've always had to play. Yeah. We had the Marcus Well, the best defensive players in the league, probably the best. You got guys like Jay Ratliff, Sean Lee. You can bring guys like Brandon Carr, Mike Jenkins, Pro Bowl, Orlando Smith. We have guys everywhere that can play. There's no excuse to just this team out of nothing the last couple of years. And we've always had the talent to be a top leader.
It just seems like we put it all together, you know, at one time. I mean, that's some great early flashes, but it doesn't all come together for a whole team.
Yeah,